So I just find this funny that they are finally getting out of their whole that I don't know. I find that really funny that fanboy characters are so funny, and me and my friend talk about fanboy characters all the time. How like I just like okay, true question. If Batman and Spider-Man fought, who would win?
That's kind of people have asked me that a lot. Batman probably has more training, but Spider-Man has superpowers, so I don't know.
Well, it's a
I
hard
would
call
just
for one reason. If you were to say like Batman versus Thor, I can tell you
I would say
exactly who would win
Thor.
right now.
Yeah, Batman would try to throw his batarang at him, and Thor would just smack him with his hammer.
No,
Big deal.
Batman would come out with like Batman would probably come out with God repellent God repellent spray and beat him because Batman is the fanboy character, thus he wins by default.
Yeah, there's a picture that I have that I really need to make a poster. It says Batman wins, and he's like versing like Galactus or something, and he's like, it doesn't matter who he's versing, Batman still wins.
But then when you take a character like Spider-Man, or Wolverine, for instance, you have to throw that complete logic out the window because you're dealing with another fanboy character.
That's true.
It's just the Batman gets to win against Superman all the time because I think they like the whole weak triumphing over the strong.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think you can consider Batman to be weak.
Well, yeah. And Batman's at the peak of human, so, you know.
Yeah, no, because the thing about it is like me and my friend were talking about the Flash and how the Flash is probably one of the most powerful JLA members of all time, but they never let him do anything cool because they have to have characters that are weak. They have to balance themselves out. So they take these characters that should be extremely strong, and they lose so easily to people like Batman.
Yeah, like, I love the JLA show. My favorite episode, I don't even remember what happened in the rest of the episode, but it's just a great moment for the Flash because basically Brainiac's Lex Luthor, and he's taken out every single JLA member, like, possible. And they're all, like, laying down or whatever. The Flash comes in, vibrates out, and beats the crap out of him. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what should happen.
Yeah, actually, my favorite episode is, I don't know if you watched this, it's actually Justice League Unlimited, is when basically they're fighting the general's the villain, and the general is like saying, "You guys are going to ruin the world. Superpower people are the problem." And he has superpowers now, the general, and all the people that are fighting him don't have powers. Like it's Speedy, and it's
Oh,
Green Arrow, and I think
yeah.
does Liberty Bell have superpowers?
I don't think she does. I think she's just like one of those other characters that just have good fighting skills.
Yeah, because she was in that. She was in there, and I think there was a Batman family character there, and I'm going, yes, I figured it out, and I was like, yes, they're gonna do the line of, basically they did the line later in that episode that look at us, we don't have powers, and look who's destroying the city. The whole
Yeah,
idea that he's trying to stop superpowered people, but guess what? He's the superpowered person doing the damage.
yeah.
Because I
No,
always find that fascinating that there's so many
yeah,
cool non-powered characters.
yeah. I mean, sometimes it can get a little overdone for me because the idea, just on its own, without kryptonite, Superman can probably take apart Batman without the kryptonite ring. There's always the idea of Batman having kryptonite gloves, a kryptonite ring. I mean, even my Skype picture is Batman with kryptonite gloves. That idea of Batman being of Superman has always kind of been there. But I think just on a regular occasion, just hand to hand, Superman would take out Batman.
Well, the point about it is Batman doesn't necessarily need kryptonite. He needs a plan.
Yeah.
He needs
Well, yeah.
time to prepare. It's not about the kryptonite. It's about the time to prepare. Because, like, even if, like, let's say that he had kryptonite, let's say that he had a kryptonite suit, okay? Well, Superman is faster than him, so all he has to do is run away, and then he has to basically figure a way how to get the armor off of him, and then kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the point is, if all he has is a ring, then Superman has laser beams that shoot out of his eyes that he can do a mile away. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, they never do this because the thing about it is Batman is always beating him before the fight begins. So that fight never happens. But if the fight was, like, people made a good point, these comic book people I know, because I go up to this game called HeroClix. It's a miniature game. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, I've had.
And they're all a lot of them are comic book fans, and we've talked a lot about things like this. And basically, they've mentioned that if Batman and Superman really fought, there's no contest. Superman would win.
Yeah. I think the best example of just them fighting comes in Dark Knight Returns, I guess. No, because, there's no kryptonite involved in that battle. And truth be told, Batman does win, but I think the best thing that Frank Miller did in that thing was after Batman wins, just the sheer amount of energy that he put out beating Superman, with his fists, he, goes into cardiac arrest. And I think that would be, totally the thing that would happen if he was just fighting him like that.
But actually, if you really think about it, if they really did a real fight, I mean, I find that ridiculous that they have a fight like that, because Superman can lift a gigantic ocean liner, and Batman can lift how many pounds? Maybe 400?
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah, I mean... So now Green Arrow can nearly beat the Flash in a running contest.
He can't. Yeah. And you know what? Wolverine can kill Galactus.
Actually, Wolverine could kill Galactus.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, he's a fanboy character. You have to throw everything out the window. Wolverine could beat the entire Avengers with his hands tied behind his back and blindfolded. Given that Spider-Man is not part of the Avengers at the time.
Yes. I always loved the episode of the XMen animated series, or was it Spider-Man? I don't remember. Where Spider-Man and Wolverine are like fighting, and I remember thinking like when I was younger, but why doesn't Wolverine just kill him? I mean, he has 2 claws. He could easily just stick him with the claws.
Yeah, but the thing about it is when Spider-Man and Wolverine fight, if they're really fighting, Spider-Man has a lot of things above him.
Yeah, that's true.
He has, Wolverine has heightened reflexes, but Spider-Man also has heightened reflexes, and he's faster. He's stronger. Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man actually has powers. Wolverine has powers, but his powers are the fact that he can't die.
Yeah, you could basically blow up Wolverine. He will come back 5 minutes later.
Yeah, but the point is that when your character's powers is that he can't die, that's really... You take a stronger character, and he can't do anything to stop him. I mean, yeah that's just my very big thing. Yeah. Okay, so we've kind of got off topic again. We're kind of done with the X-Men, so let's get on